Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you stick around. In today's video, I am bringing you an anti-MLM reaction video. So of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. Okay, y'all, I'm probably gonna have to make either this particular reaction video a two-parter, but this is going to be a series of anti-MLM reaction videos because one of you guys sent me 3 separate videos of the same rep to react to. If you guys have been here for the last couple of weeks, I've covered this particular rep many times, and I know that I sound like a broken record at this point, but she was an ex-top It Works leader, went to Melaleuca, and now she is with Amari. This rep has made some wild health claims in regards to not taking her medication anymore, how she quit cold turkey and has, in place of her medication, started using the Amari Happy Juice. I do have to say this, I don't know if I'm going to keep it in this video because I am kind of blind reacting. I only watched the first few minutes of this particular video. So the person that sent me this said, trigger warning for unaliving and mental health in general. Then she said, the person she is talking about who is taking the Happy Hormones pack and it's helping her postpartum bleeding is her best friend, I'm not going to say the name, who has had postpartum bleeding for over a year and thinks she has a hormone imbalance. No doctor has told her this. She just researched on TikTok. So we're going to go over all of that. There's obviously a lot to unpack here, but trigger warning for those topics and those things that I just said that were in this email, because I know that some people, they can't listen to things like that, and that is totally fine. Maybe what I'll do is I will put a timestamp before we go ahead and react to that particular portion, because like I said, I'm kind of blind reacting here, so I don't know where it is exactly. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just put a timestamp because I'm pretty sure she's probably not going to be talking about it the entire time. Now that this intro is so long, let's go ahead and dive right into this.
So good. And just like the movement that the company is creating is going to save lives, you know? And so it's not even just about money for me. It just like, it's bringing back my old self, like my old passionate, excited to work self. And I'm just really excited about it. So I saw someone say, were you not happy with the shop? I love the shop products. And I'm sad that I won't be able to keep ordering them because I'm already getting emails about getting sued. I loved the shop's products. I loved the company. The person I was under, it was a lot. And I felt like I had a price tag on my forehead. I didn't feel valued or understood. I didn't even feel respected. And so I just wasn't happy there. And I was like, I work best. I'm not exactly money motivated. Like, I need money. Everybody does. But I'm very passion driven. And if I'm going to be extremely successful at something, I need to be passionate about it. And the shop's products are wonderful. They're great. You know, the non-toxic stuff, it's great. Like, I love their stuff. I stocked up on it before I quit. But my passion wasn't there. So my link is in my bio. It's right in my bio. I can post my link. So I love the shop, but, I just wasn't at peace there. And it was not because of the company. It was not because of the products. It was because of the team that I was on and the person that I joined with.
I just wanted to say, because if you have watched other videos that I've reacted to of this rep talking about her experience, the one video that I reacted to, it was her when she first started talking about her time in It Works. Since then, she has talked a little bit more about certain things that were wrong. In that video, she talked more about the team and reps as opposed to the company. But then in the second video, she kind of let loose a little bit more on the company. So I'm wondering if she is just saying this so that she doesn't get sued, because I don't know if she's being threatened to get sued by the person who recruited her or her upline, or if she's being threatened to get sued by the company itself. Because if you remember from one of my previous videos, in there she talked about how she signed some year-long contract, which if she did sign a contract saying that she was going to be with the company for a year, I mean, at that point, then yeah, as much as I wouldn't want an MLM company to be in the right in that type of a situation, I mean, yeah, if she signed a contract, then that's a little different. But they could have also deceived her into signing that contract, and maybe she didn't read it all the way through, which is why I will always say, also from personal experience, make sure that whenever you have a contract, read through the entire thing, because there might be fine print that you don't agree with. So if that was the case with this rep, I do feel bad that she didn't go ahead and read it. But if she signed the contract knowing that she had to be with them for a year, that's a little different. She doesn't give details or anything, but I'm not asking the rep for any kind of details to clarify that, because that's none of my business. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah. So, I mean, I took a step back after and I became a full-time single mom overnight. I took a step back. I wasn't showing up to Zooms and stuff, and I was just constantly being bitched at, like, you're not showing up, and I'm carrying your team on my back. And I was like, can you give me a break? I'm kind of going through a lot. And she's like, we all go through things. And then I was like, no, like, you're not going to.
I hate to pause it again, but I just wanted to say that because I didn't realize that this was going to be said just now. As you guys know, I don't like to put her personal information or like her personal life out there that doesn't pertain to the MLM. So certain things, if you hear, I guess you could say like a long pause or a long mute, it's because I'm muting out certain things that she's saying, because like I said, it doesn't pertain to the MLM. It's something that she's going through. I don't want that on my channel, because I do feel bad for her for what she's going through, but I don't want that on my channel because it has nothing to do with the MLM portion.
Yes, Jackie, complete narcissist. A lot of gaslighting going on, a lot of manipulation going on. So I just didn't want to deal with it. But nothing against that company itself. Nothing. I loved corporate. I loved the people that I talked to from corporate. But yeah, so that's what I got to say on that. But with this new opportunity, it just fits me. You know, like they have sexual wellness products, amen, and mental wellness products. They have weight loss if that's what you're looking for. They have a kids line, stuff for gut health, brain health. So it's just something that makes sense to me. She's reporting me claiming that I'm poaching, like saying that I'm approaching shoppers and trying to sway them to join me. I have not gone out of my way to talk to anybody. I've only made posts, and if you text me asking for information, then I will give you information, because I did not sign a sole contract with my prior company. But I did not go out of my way and tell my team like, hey, I'm going over here, come with me, because I'm not dumb and I know the rules and I know that's how it works. But still, she's trying to make it out to be like that, and that's fine. I don't have a pot to piss in, so you can try to sue me. You're not going to get anywhere.
She's talking about cross-recruiting, and that is, she's right, that's not allowed within these MLMs. But if she's just talking about it, and like she said, if people are just messaging her and asking her for information, that's not really, I mean, I don't think I would necessarily consider that cross-recruiting. But what she is talking about is cross-recruiting, which again is not allowed within MLM companies.
It's just ridiculous. So, anyways, on to the good news. I found out last night that I'm 2 months behind on rent. Keep this in mind. Yeah. I found out last night that if I bring in 2,000 volume by the end of the month, that I will get a big fat bonus that will catch me up completely. And I know that I can do that. So if you want to help, please hold. If you want to help me reach my goal, the link is in my bio. You can buy anything. I suggest getting the Happy Juice pack. If you struggle with anxiety, depression, and energy levels, get the Happy Juice. It's 3 products. You mix it into one. You drink it once a day. It starts working within 15-20 minutes. That is what I use. That is what I can tell you. Yes, it works. I haven't used anything else because I don't have the money to buy anything else. But I am on a pretty large team, and all of the women rave about the hormones pack. And that's actually what is on. And the weight loss, I've seen a lot of great results from that. But me personally, I've just been doing the Happy Juice. So definitely check that out. But any order counts, any product counts. If you guys want to hit the link in my bio, I need like 2,000 volume. And I'm all set and I'll be caught up. And I just am so grateful for this company and the bonuses that they're offering, because I have been such a mess this last month, especially. Like, I feel like I did my best to keep it together, but like I said earlier, like, unless you've been there, you don't know what I'm talking about. When it comes to finances and stressing about money, it is just this paralyzing feeling, and you feel hopeless, and I think that if I didn't have kids, I'd be like, whatever, I can go couch surf. But when you have children walking this earth that depend on you for everything, it is a very scary feeling. So to have this opportunity, I'm just really grateful, and I know that I can get it done, and it's stuff that I know you guys are going to love. Like, you're not going to order something and be like, this was trash and it didn't work for me. You will fall in love. And then when you click the link in my bio, take that little code that's there. You'll see it when you click the link. That'll take $10 off. And I get cool points when you guys use that promo code. So
clearly, right here, she is, whether she's doing it knowingly or if it's part of her pitch, it might be, but this is just her talking about her why. And there is a certain thing that is going on in her life that I will not be sharing in any videos at all, because it's a very serious situation. In addition to that, I don't want that on my channel. Other things that she talks about when it comes to finances or being a single mom, that does pertain to the MLM side of things. The other thing that's happening in her life, she can also use in her pitch. However, I don't know if there's an ongoing investigation. I don't know if it's going through court or anything like that. So I just don't want that on my channel. I just don't want it there. And yeah, it's a very serious thing. Anyway, here she is clearly targeting people who are in a terrible financial situation, maybe their parents as well. And I will have to agree with her that, yeah, it sucks to go through financial issues, and how she said that she's behind on rent. This past month has been a lot for her. So I get it, because I've been in a terrible financial situation before many, many years ago. And I'm very grateful for being able to get myself out of that. However, MLMs did not get me out of that financial situation, even though the way that they were pitched to me, it was said that I'd be able to pay off my credit card debt, I'd be able to pay off my student loan debt, I'd be able to be my own boss, and I'd be a boss babe, and I'd run my own business. All of the other things that they tell you in their pitch. So in my opinion, I think she's just using her situation and her why as a way to pitch. And she says that she wouldn't be promoting products that she doesn't think work, and that she doesn't, I guess you could say, agree with. But there's always a but. If we referred back to one of her other reaction videos, if I remember, I'll insert a clip here at one point.
You actually don't need $70 coffee. That's going to make you shit your brains out, just like McDonald's coffee will, for $1 every morning. Or maybe we don't want to keep telling people to pay $49 for a tub of greens that they can order on Amazon for $12. Oh, so if you're really that smart when it comes to marketing, you would get yourself into something that actually sells. So that was my cue to leave. That was my cue to dip. The only thing I was using was celery and they discontinued that. So yeah, I'm out. Thank you so much.
But if we circle back to that clip, she's said that in the past. Is she saying it again? Because obviously she's in a really terrible situation. She needs, 2,000 PV, I think is what she said. So is she just saying it to make sure that she either A, hits a rank, hits her personal volume, whatever the case may be?
Hormones pack. Yes. You're going to love it. That's what she's been doing. And she's not even a week in. And so if you guys have followed along with and her hormonal issues, she's been bleeding for like a year straight. Like since having, she bleeds all the time and they cannot figure out what's wrong with her. They wanted to put her on hormones, but it was just like making it worse for her. And so she ordered the Happy Hormones pack. And within 4 or 5 days, she was texting me and she was like, my bleeding is down 40%. Like mentally, I feel so much better already. Like I'll update you again in a week. So it's already helping her. But
when it comes to postpartum bleeding, not to get too gross here. If you want to skip ahead, I'll try to remember to put a timestamp somewhere to go ahead and skip ahead. When it comes to that, if you are bleeding for a year, that is a problem. If you go to a doctor and they don't know what's wrong with you, find another doctor. Don't just give up after one doctor. Find another doctor. When I was diagnosed with my epilepsy, we went to 3 or 4 different neurologists and they all said the same exact thing, but we wanted to, just in case, make sure that my diagnosis was the proper diagnosis. So even if you do get diagnosed, I would suggest always getting a second opinion just from personal experience. But if you are bleeding postpartum for that long, yeah, you need to find out what's wrong. So if one doctor says that they don't know, you find another doctor. Now she's saying that this hormone pack is what is helping her. But in the email, because I don't know her friend, I don't follow her friend, I don't even follow this person. So I don't really know much about it. The person that sent me these clips did say that there is a highlight of stories on her friend's Instagram that talks about this postpartum bleeding for a year, that I could watch it for context. I didn't watch it though because I wasn't sure which video that they were talking about this in. But the person said that she wasn't diagnosed by doctors and she found out what was wrong through TikTok. Which, don't get me wrong, if I truly believe that if you feel like something isn't right and you go ahead and research it, sometimes doctors can be wrong. That's a possibility, because that's why you go for a second opinion or even a third opinion, even a fourth opinion. That's why you go and get these other opinions from other doctors, because maybe one doctor sees something that the other one doesn't. But again, if you are bleeding postpartum for a year, that's not good. You need to find out what's wrong. And in a way, they're almost making it seem like these Amari, the hormone pack or whatever, is what is helping her with this, because she said, oh, her bleeding is down 40%. That's just very worrisome to me, because there might be someone else out there who might be going through the same thing. And instead of going to their doctor and figuring out what's wrong, they might just take this person's word for it. This is dangerous.
And I would say that the stuff, to me, I'm broke right now, it's kind of pricey. Like the Happy Juice is $129 if you use my $10 off. It's like $120, but it's 3 products and it lasts you the entire month. And the way I look at it is like, they work. You're not paying for shit that's not going to give you results and make you feel better. And when it comes to your mental health, you can't really put, or your health overall, your gut health, your brain health, you can't really put a price on that. Like, you deserve to feel good. And for me, my prescription meds were costing me $270 a month. So now I just do the Happy Juice and it's $120 a month. So I left It Works in February, girl. You are late. Yes, so the happy juice is specifically for lifting your mood, so it helps with depression, lowering your cortisol levels, which is what will help your anxiety, and then it also helps your energy levels naturally, so you're not going to get the jitters, and it gives you energy. It's like a triple fucking whammy. Yeah, my mom's doing all the gut health stuff. She's really big into that, which I'm pretty sure the happy juice helps with your gut health. One of the products does, because it's all connected. Like, your gut health is connected to your brain health, and your brain health is obviously connected to your mental wellness. It's all connected. But most of us, we're not eating a diet that is, like, we're not getting all of our vitamins and nutrients that we're supposed to be getting every day that's best for feeding our brain and making us feel our best self. Where have y'all been? I literally have made so many posts. Like, am I just not shadow banned anymore and people are finally seeing my lives again? I left It Works in February because they changed everything, and that shit was long gone 2 years ago. Purses, I had to stop doing bag sales when the war in Russia started because my supplier's in Russia and I could no longer transfer.
The war in Russia. Oh, you know what? Girl, you have it all wrong. I know that it's been a rough couple of months for you, but please go ahead and read up on what's going on in the world because, yeah, okay, that's number one. Number two, when did she become a doctor? Because a lot of the things that she's saying in this video where this helps with depression and all of this is connected, your gut health is connected to your brain health and your mental health and it's all connected and we don't eat the right diet. Her talking about it, she just makes it sound like she's so sure of what she's talking about. And I'm worried that she's going to be giving out a lot of misinformation, just a lot of misinformation. And that makes me really sad for the people that are going to either sign up with her or purchase products from her. Hey guys, Editing Monica here. Before I started editing this video, I did see that Savannah Marie posted a deep dive into Amari. I will leave that video linked below because I think it's a really great one. In addition, I love all of Savannah's deep dives. I think that she does a really great job on them. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that within that deep dive, Savannah did talk about the whole connection of gut health to brain health, and I thought that it was really great information. So I'm going to insert a clip of her video here. Again, I will leave her entire deep dive linked below.
Watched plenty of videos of this guy speaking, and he never really says anything outright quacky. He did coin the term gut-brain axis and gut-brain connection, though, which Amare has posted all over their website. Usually when people use the word gut, I want to immediately shut them off. All the MLM scammers and companies like Arbonne, Herbalife, Plexus, other similar MLMs are overflowing with white ladies in big dumb hats shouting about leaky gut syndrome or gut health, and then they'll attach some wacky claims along with it, and then they recommend their product to help fix everything wrong with you because everything wrong with you started in the gut. These scammers generally don't know what they're talking about, and gastroenterologists are reluctant to recommend the products these people push since they're not regulated by the FDA because they're all supplements. However, as woo-woo of a reputation the term gut health has, it actually is a legitimate field of study. Most respectable medical researchers and professionals would say that our understanding of how our gut interacts with the rest of our body is not well understood yet. According to Dr. Rizwana Chowdhury, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, an assistant professor at Johns Hopkins Medicine, the gut is linked to the immune system and heart health, and emerging research is examining the link between gut flora and neurological disorders like Parkinson's disease. So yes, there seems to be a link between the gut and the brain, but the research is in its infancy stage, and much of the gut health marketing out there is based on little actual scientific evidence. As far as the gut-brain connection goes, though, there actually is science emerging that suggests that there is a connection, but it does require a ton more research.
Okay, now let's get back to reacting to this rep's video.
Russia, and I could no longer transfer money there, and then she ended up leaving Russia, so I hate that for me because I really enjoyed the bag sales. And what's crazy is when I left it works, like 3 days later, my bag sales, I had to stop. So all my income was gone. But if you guys are looking for something specific, message me and tell me like, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I want help with. And then I can tell you exactly what you should order. Because you don't have to do a pack if you don't want to. You can order one specific product. And like each product is worth a certain amount of volume. So like I need 2,000 volume by month end. 2,000 more. No, girl, they shut me out of my account. I'm not getting anything from the shop. And I'm sad because I wanted to keep ordering. I love their products. But yeah, they're going to the person that is trying to sue me.
I am going to cut out because there are some pauses. So if you see me cut anything out, I'm not taking things out of context or anything like that. It's just there's a long pause because she's reading what's going on in the chat, and we're not going to keep that in the video. So the thing that she just responded to, someone asked her if the products that they're purchasing from Melaleuca, if the proceeds are still going to her or if she's still getting commissions off of it. They said proceeds, but if she's still getting commissions off of it, and she said no, those commissions are now going to the person who is trying to sue her. And I don't know, I really don't know how that would even work when it comes to her upline suing her, because yeah, she could try to sue her for cross recruiting, but I mean, can the upline actually sue her, or is that something that would have to go through the company? I know that anybody can sue anybody for literally anything. I know that it all depends on if they even have a leg to stand on in court, so I get that. But why would an MLM rep waste her time suing another MLM rep? She's saying that she's being accused of cross-recruiting, but that she's not doing that. So does her ex-upline have proof of that? Or what's going on here? I feel like there is a big chunk of information that we're missing. Something is being lost. Some kind of context is being lost here, because I really feel like we're missing a big chunk of information.
I didn't even know you were selling bags. I was for like over a year. Because I can't do 2 companies at once, and I wasn't planning to. I was leaving. And I left quietly. Like, that's the thing. That's why I don't understand why I'm being bothered. Like, I didn't leave and like shit on my last company. Like, I literally just like, I hadn't even posted about them since August. I know I would be good at that.
Right here, it says from someone, it says, maybe you should do classes on how to build your social media, because all of the companies you work for are clearly using you for your social presence. It's money in teaching people how and what you do. And she said, yeah, I'd be good at that. Okay. First of all, her account is private and on Instagram. So, and I don't think that she has me blocked. I don't think that she even knows that I exist. But her account is private. So that's number one. The number one thing that you always do when you're trying to build a social media presence, as this person said, or if you want to be an influencer or something like that, you have a public profile. The fact that she was able to build, I guess you could say, the following that she has with a private account, I mean, good for her, because clearly people are coming from somewhere. However, these courses, the online courses, classes, whatever, they're all the exact same thing. I think the reason why she has built such a large following, and this is just my opinion alone, I think that it's because there's a lot of drama that she talks about. People love drama. People love the tea. She most likely has people that follow her because they like her, and she probably also has people that follow her who don't like her, who really just hate watch for the most part. Some people might even, and this is going to sound terrible because I don't wish this on anybody, but she's going through a lot of stuff. There might be some people who are like, oh, I want to watch this whole entire thing crash and burn. Like, I want to watch this because she's finally getting her karma or whatever for how she treated people. She treated people very terribly, from what I've been told, allegedly. I don't know that I'm not stating that as a fact because I don't know her. I've never interacted with her before. I hope that all of these things that are happening are going to humble her. But yeah, I don't think that her teaching any type of classes on social media would really do much, because from what I've been sent, from things like that, there's nothing on her social media that is any different from other MLM reps out there. I truly believe that it has to do with the drama that is her life. I really think that she has people that are hate watching her. Did I say that right? That are hate watching her? I don't know if I just said that right, but I really truly think that some people are just there for the tea. They're not there to support her business or whatever. And I mean, she did also have a large team and it works. So maybe a lot of her following is also her downline, people that she may have prospected in the past. I don't know, but I don't think she would be very good at teaching people how to do social media, because the posts that she has that I've been sent, it's the same post. It's literally, I've even made some posts like that in the past when I was in an MLM. So there's nothing really revolutionary in her social media from what I've seen. So that's just my 2 cents I wanted to put in there.
Yeah, there truly is. I have a friend that does coaching like that. So she's reporting me. They're like hearing me out. They're like, obviously there's 2 sides to every story. Like, you know, let us know what's going on. But I can't email them back because my email's full. So I'm just like, whatever, do whatever you need to do. But she's like saying that I'm doing things that I'm not doing. So it's like, I'm not going to defend myself when I'm not doing anything wrong. The truth will eventually come out. And what I told, when I called one person from corporate, I was like, if they already had proof, if they had screenshots, then like they already would have taken action. They wouldn't be asking me for my side. She's just assuming that I'm doing these things. Yeah, like it's all like a scare tactic. But the thing about me is like, I'm not going to sit here and defend myself when I'm not doing anything wrong. Like basically she's trying to make it seem like I'm going to her people and saying, hey, come with me. No, I don't have to do that, Cupcake. Like, all that I've done is post and link my number. And if somebody wants information, they text me and ask me for it. I don't have to go begging anybody to join me. I don't even want to do that. If I have to beg you to join me, you're not going to do anything. You're not here for the same reasons I am. I've never been like that. I do everything like with integrity, the best that I can, because I wouldn't want it done to me. I wouldn't want someone coming and poaching my team. So she can sit there and say that all she wants. I'm not saying anything like, Check your junk folder. That's where mine went. It went to junk.
So what she was just talking about there, I think that this might be something good to kind of bring up in case anyone is part of Melaleuca and they're trying to leave or whatever the case may be. But someone said to cancel from the shop, Melaleuca, do you have to call customer service? I clicked cancel and they said they would send me an email and haven't yet. It cut off. So I'm assuming it probably said I haven't gotten it yet. And the rep said to check your junk folder because it went into her junk folder. So I just wanted to say that if anyone's watching this and they are trying to cancel with Melaleuca or they're trying to leave Melaleuca, she said to check your junk folder. So I just wanted to mention that in case anyone else had that kind of an issue, because that's good information to know.
Yeah, like I'm not a piece of shit. Thank you very much, especially when it comes to business. I know what I'm doing. The first day that I posted the happy juice, all that I did was post it because I really just wanted to earn my product for free. She texted me this huge long paragraph first thing in the morning. And she was like, we can sue you. And I'm like, for posting a drink that's helping my mental health? Fuck off. What's my passion? Mental health. That's why I'm so excited about this. It literally is just me. Like, it's so me. It's going good. And I'm still looking for 3 girls that want to join me and make money with me. I don't want to take on too many, like, partners because I want to make sure that I can train y'all, you know, do what I'm supposed to do as your leader. So I still have 3 spots open if you want to run with me, if you want to join and make some money and be a part of the movement.
So you only have 3 spots available, but at the beginning of this, you were talking about how you were in a really terrible financial situation. So are you actually going to, if a 4th person comes to you, are you actually going to turn them away? And she says how she wants people to join her to make money. Well, how can you say that if you're not making money yet? Because clearly you're still working on building it. So how can you tell other people, yeah, I want to help you make money when you're not making money yet, when you're not at that level of success yet that you're trying to put on for these other people? And only 3 spots available so that you can be a good leader. I highly doubt that the way that this rep has been in the past, the fact that she had large teams or a large team and it works in the past, I highly doubt that she is not going to sign up a 4th, a 5th, a 6th person. If more people come to her, I'm pretty sure she's gonna just say, okay, yeah, I have more spots available now.
I stocked up on the shop shampoo and conditioner, so I'll be good for a hot minute because I wash my hair like once every 10 days. It's $69.95 to partner, and then you can add whatever products you want when you sign up, but you don't have to. You can just join me for the $70 and not order product, because what they do is if you sell 5 packs, like if you get 5 customers for a pack, you get a $500 bonus. So that's what most people do. Like each month they just sell 5 packs and get $500. So if you want to do that, then you can use that to buy product or pay your bills. Is the new biz like you have to buy monthly? You don't have to. If you do, like they have the subscribe and save option, which will save you money on what you're paying for if you want it monthly, which most people do, because like for me, I can't live without my happy juice now. But you don't have to. Like it's not, you don't have to do an auto shipment. But if you do, it saves you money that way. And also, if you guys join me, like you partner with me, there's no website fee. It's just $69.95 for the entire year. Tell me how I can join. I'm going to put my number down here. Text me. I think you already have my number, but that's okay. I know we've texted before. I'm going to pin my number. If you guys want to join me, just text me. I can add you to the team page and the group chat on Facebook.
I actually am going to cut almost everything that I just reacted to because it was her just talking about her personal life. And also it was pretty much just saying, hey guys, I'm going to pin my cell phone number in this live. And if you guys want, you can text me. We'll talk about if they want to join or if they want to purchase products. So that last whole bit, I'm just going to cut out. Because there's nothing in that that's really much to talk about on camera and react to. But there are 2 more videos by the same exact rep. This one so far, as opposed to the first few minutes that I watched of the next one, and the other one that I watched the first few minutes of, this one was pretty tame compared to those. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I guess I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from the highway. Bye.